Welcome back, clever home buyer. So this quick video is to provide some clarification on the smoke alarm compliancy. So what I mean by that is that when you buy a home in Queensland, there needs to be a certificate provided by the seller to prove that the smoke alarms are compliant, safe. So they need to be interconnected photoelectric smoke alarms. And the actually that's for all homes that are being sold or leased. So if you're buying a home or renting a home, then it's important that the landlord or the seller make sure that there is a certificate of compliance for the smoke alarms. At the beginning of 2027, on January 1st, 2027, that will apply to all homes in Queensland. That means that it's not just if you're selling a home or renting a home, it's any home in Queensland needs to have their smoke alarms up to date. That means they have to be interconnected and photoelectric by the 1st of January 2027. That's going to be quite the achievement for the safety of Queenslanders. So I just wanted to go through the information that I've got in my workbook about the smoke alarm certification and what happens if you don't have it. What happens if you walk into a home that you want to buy and the smoke alarms look like they were put in 1989? So I'll read through this. There is a contractual obligation on the seller to ensure that smoke alarms comply with current smoke alarm regulations. The installation cannot delay settlement. So they've got to get them installed before settlement. And the seller is required to install smoke alarms that are compliant by the date of settlement. So you can sign the contract knowing that the smoke alarms don't comply, but the seller must have new smoke alarms in there that do comply by the date of settlement. If the seller fails to do so, doesn't want to do so, can't do so, then the buyer is entitled to adjust the purchase price that's in the contract by 0.15%. So on a $1 million home, that's $1,500. And the buyer must notify the vendor in writing before settlement in order to obtain that benefit. Additionally, the buyer is permitted to enter the property to inspect whether the installation of compliant smoke alarms has been completed. So speak to your conveyancer and make sure that these smoke alarms are compliant and that there is a certificate proving that. Otherwise, ask your conveyancer to make sure that they're installed. Otherwise, you are able to claim 0.15% of the purchase price through your conveyancer, as long as you advise the vendor before settlement. There you go. I hope that clarified that, because it can be one of those little issues where we're just not sure about who's supposed to do what. See you in the next video.